What's up everybody, and welcome to the Mil-Sim tax shooter and historic gaming channel. If you guys been following me for a while, you know there's a lot going on and a lot about to happen between Beyond the Wire's big update coming, all the stuff coming with Postscriptum. It's a big time for the channel. This video today is something I wanted to do for a while. Without all the time in the world, being real busy at work, I had to get this out before all this other stuff happened. Because this little $5 World War II sandbox, for lack of a better word, keeps getting more and more content. And since the last video I made on it, they have motion captured animations added, a whole new campaign, of course many more tanks and vehicles and different graphical assets, but the two big ones really added for me is multiplayer and controllable airplanes. Yeah, that's right. Now this is no super immersive experience like say Postscriptum or Hell Let Loose, but for $5 the sheer amount of content is staggering, and especially for you guys running on toasters, still waiting till the last minute to upgrade your PCs. This one's right up your alley. Now, if you're new around here, do know that we try to give away a Steam key to one of our viewers every week. If you're interested in entering the giveaway, just stay tuned. Later in the video, I'm going to give you details on exactly how to enter. But for now, we're going to jump right into the new campaign. Now, like I said, this game is a complete sandbox. You can play it any way you like. I'm more of a first-person shooter kind of guy, but this first session, I'm going to show you the third person. I feel like the third person feels and controls a little better, even though I'm a first-person guy. But like we said in the past video, this is one developer's passion project, so it's pretty amazing what he's able to achieve either way. Now, like I said, don't expect your little butthole to pucker up like this is Hell Let Loose or Postscriptum. But by the end of this video, I'm going to try and show you just the sheer amount of quantity from weapons to vehicles to different factions. You can play as Italy, Japan, German, US, British, and also before this video ends, I'm going to show you the editor, which every graphical asset, every down to the bullet to the magazine, it's all there for you to completely manipulate and place however you'd like. But starting out, I just want to give you a little idea of what the gameplay feels like. Now, I'm no expert at this game, but this is my attempt at being a German squad leader. We take no prisoners. Yeah, the enemy can actually surrender. There's actually a vast inventory system. You can loot corpses, and you can take the enemy's dog tags off your corpse, each with their own personalized name and number. That rocket barrage you see is actually coming from a German battleship just offshore. And just as we start to conquer the capture point, I take one to the chest. Alright boys, let's go ahead and take to the skies, eh? What better bucket of rusted bolts to take up in the air than the good old Stuka? They will tremble in fear when they hear the sirens descend upon them. Yeah, there's even a tail gunner you could switch back and forth to. I mean, he'll shoot on his own too. see if we can put this baby down and join in the fight. Oh shoot, I switched to the tail gunner and the pilot tried to take off again. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to be able to get out. You have the pilot's uniform and everything. Yeah, believe it or not, there's actually destruction, relatively. You can take out trees. As you see, the tree took out my wing. I haven't seen any buildings get destructed, but like sandbags, emplacements, stuff like that get blown to bits by artillery. I've probably said it a million times now, but for one developer, it's pretty impressive.
Unter Feuer!
Now, before I show you the robust mission editor, this is my sorry attempt at a bombing run. Yeah, I'm no pilot. So with this mission editor, you pretty much have total control. Now I made set up just like a little battle area across like a valley, and as you can see, I'm using these big beautiful battleships as like boundaries, kind of keep the battlefield contained. But the sheer amount of vehicles is unprecedented. I mean, there's vehicles I've never even heard of. I didn't know were in the war. But like, as you can see, you have the red and the blue box, and in between, in the middle, that's like the capture point. Now you can set it up any way. You get several capture points, you know, a full-on operation that spans, you know, an entire map. But I'm not going to get all into it. I just want to, you know, shuffle around, show you some of the things that some of the vehicles, some of the graphical assets that you can place, and how easy it is to do, really. So that's one that I'm not very familiar with. I think it was used in the Pacific, but it's a Sherman with a freaking rocket pod on the top. It's not one you see every day for sure. And of course, my favorite, the Nebelwerfer. This, I believe, is of course an AA gun strapped on a Panzer's body. I mean, just the $5 you spend just to like shuffle through and see all the graphical assets or vehicles and weapons and stuff, it's worth it to me. And I'm about as broke as it comes, so that's saying a lot. I mean, then again, I guess you gotta be a World War II buff. A complete, total World War II nerd like myself. Anyway, here's a cool one. So this is a new plane just added, the Bristol Bow Fighter. Classic, big old British, I believe, bomber. I'm not exactly sure. But look at the little Japanese Zero next to it. It's literally like a third of the size. Can fit under the... I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyway, I don't want to take all day showing you all of this stuff because it would literally take all day. But I mean, if you wanted to get really precise, as you see over the left, the way you control each asset, you can rotate it, flip it every which way. If you really wanted to be precise, you could make like a full-on, you know, decadent map if you wanted to. But that's not what we're here for. I'm just going to slap a few things down. And what's cool about this editor, like most, you can just test it at any given time. So we're going to throw down some things to hide behind, give a little cover for both armies, and we're going to close out this video with a good old slobber knocker. Oh yeah, one more thing. Look at the freaking Anzio Express. What is that, the biggest gun ever? Anyway, here we go!
Jawohl! Ich bin getroffen!
Yeah, I'm just gonna slip into this little tiger here after bandaging my wounds. Nothing to see here. Now, I don't know yet how to like get the AI to man vehicles or any of that stuff. So this is going to be a little unfair as we close out this video. We're going to blow the Japanese to smithereens. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this little jewel, man. For $5, it's pretty cool just to mess with. Especially if you're sitting on a toaster and can't run any of these new games. And like I said, they added multiplayer. Now, there's nobody on, but you can go to their Discord and ask for people to play. So it's definitely an alternative. It's not gonna, you know, be some super immersive experience, like I said, but it is pretty cool for what it is. So definitely check it out. Also, if you didn't see my naval art video, that's also a kind of low poly, not very demanding, like battleship sandbox. You make your own battleships, like down to the prop. Everything's custom, and then you go out and fight them. They've added aircraft. I know multiplayer's coming soon. Really cool looking indie game. It's made by one guy in China, I think. Again, that's called Naval Art. I actually have one more of those Naval Art keys to give away. Don't worry, guys. I will get some Beyond the Wire and Postscriptum keys here again soon, as things are happening with them, like we all know. So I'll definitely be working on procuring some of those keys. For the time being, I think we have Naval Art, Space Marine, and I can't remember the name of it now, but it's Easy Red 1, like the story mode. I forget what it's called. I know one of you know it. It's Battle of Normandy or something. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I don't want to keep blabbing on and make this video freaking an hour long. So I just want to start off by giving a special thanks to my channel members, of course, the Mil-Simp Minions. Consider becoming a channel member. You'll support the channel, get all the cool exclusive content and badges and emojis and all that. But you'll also get a huge leg up in each week's Steam Key giveaway. That's right. Every week you'll get 2 entries instead of the 1 for everybody else. So double your chances in the giveaway and support me as a content creator. Click the blue join button. Also have a Patreon linked in the description. Either one will do it. Now, to enter the giveaway, all you gotta do is be a little part of our community around here. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join our little Discord community. It's linked below. But most importantly, drop a comment. Say whatever you want, but within your comment, leave your Discord name and number, because that's gonna work as your ticket stub. Alright, good luck to everybody in the giveaways. Stay tuned, because we got a whole lot of journalism type content coming. I'll see you boys in the next one. Y'all be good to each other.